Vortex, I'd like to talk about something that I've been thinking about probably all my life. Lack of empathy. A lot of people think that empathy is a weakness. And those people are all sacks of shit, okay? And you can't be a Christian without seeing the value of empathy. Because if it weren't for God having empathy on us wretched pieces of shit, okay? If it weren't for God extending His grace to us, we wouldn't have eternal life. And I think that a lot of people that call themselves Christians, they really miss that aspect of it. And we're not supposed to just say, oh, well, Jesus did it, we don't have to follow His example. Why would you be a Christian if you don't want to follow His example? Like, that's just silly. That's like saying that you're a vegetarian, but you still eat meat. I'm not saying that people don't lie straight through their teeth. Most people do. At this point, it's like totally normalized to do that. But I was thinking about this tragedy in Ohio that very few people were even talking about. And if they are talking about it, it's also they can pretend that they care about whatever thing they think they're supposed to care about. I've heard people say, oh, well, that happened in the middle of nowhere. They always say that whenever some tragedy happens in a small town, like they don't give a fuck about any of those people. It's like, those people aren't people, Who cares? Who cares what happens in the middle of nowhere? Well, that's not nowhere to them. That's somewhere. Everywhere is somewhere to the people that live there, you stupid ignoramus. I mean, that pisses me off. That people say things like that and are just so insensitive and negligent towards people's pain and suffering, all because they don't experience it, And that has always pissed me off. That people just don't care about other people. The only time that they even think to care about other people is when they know those people. But that is totally wrong. Because those people are still children of God. I know that I bitch about people a lot. I bitch about them in relation to the phones because they've chosen the Antichrist. And they've chosen to live a life of death and destruction. They just don't call it that because they don't realize that the phone is a drug. The computer is a drug. The internet is a drug. And they are totally junked out on that shit. But yeah, I know I need to work on that. I know I need to work on the way that I talk about people. Because they're just naive. They can't help it. They just do whatever they're told to do, Well,